Elephants are the Earth's largest land mammals. Their massive size and extraordinary appearance inspires awe. Those who have had a chance to watch their behavior in the wild are struck by their strong family bonds, particularly the tenderness with which they care for their young. The African elephant and the Asian elephant are the only two surviving species of what was in prehistoric times a diverse and populous group of large mammals. To solve the potential problem of overheating, elephants are evolutionarily adapted with large ears that function as heat radiators. The tusks are composed mostly of dentine and in cross-section exhibit a unique pattern of lines that crisscross one another in a zigzag or diamond-shaped pattern. Elephant tusks are both a blessing and a curse. A blessing because they are a multi-purpose instrument. They give an elephant a majestic air that raises them above other animals. Today, man's avarice for ivory has turned them into a curse, resulting in the senseless slaughter of hundreds of thousands of these magnificent animals. Elephants have been heavily hunted for many years. Between 1979 and 1989, the worldwide demand for ivory caused elephant populations to decline to dangerously low levels. During this period, poaching cut Africa's elephant population in half. Intensive poaching for ivory in Kenya reached unprecedented heights during the 70s and 80s. Elephant populations reduced from 165,000 to about 16,000 by 1989.
In Kenya alone, we have come down from 165,000 elephants in the 70s to just about 30,000 elephants now.
The biggest threat to the future of the African elephant here being man. The Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, CITES, officially banned the ivory trade in 1989, but also permitted some countries to periodically participate in ivory sales. In June 1997, CITES voted partially to lift trade sanctions and allowed Zimbabwe, Botswana and Namibia to sell their ivory stockpiles to Japan, where there is a thriving ivory market. Many conservation groups feared that this loosening of the ivory ban would rekindle poaching throughout the elephant's range.
When CITES allowed the second legal sale in 2007, we saw an upsurge in illegal killing of elephants and also smuggling of ivory. So as a country, we are actually opposed to any lifting of the international ban in ivory trade.
There simply isn't enough ivory to be able to provide for the demand that exists. Not even if we were all as range states to offload all of the ivory that we have to provide it to the markets. And so it's something that must be stopped at once and not entertained in the near future again.
It is sad to note that African elephants are now faced with extinction because they are being killed at a rate never seen since the CITES sanction ban almost 2 decades ago.
I'm very disillusioned with CITES. I think they aren't playing the role they should be playing in protecting endangered species. They have been very lax about letting people continue to trade when they shouldn't be trading.
At least in 1989, I think it got the policy